Hello, everybody, and welcome to this lovely matchup we got this evening with the Sheridan Bruins men's volleyball team going up against the Fanshawe Falcons. Just before this, we had the women's teams facing off, and the Sheridan Bruins lost in 3 sets. Fanshawe comes into this one searching for their first victory on the road this season, while the Sheridan Bruins come to this one still in search of their first win. Here we go now with the Bruins teeing off to the Falcons. The Falcons now receives, got a volley going on, and it's spiked down hard by the Falcons. That is Andrew Smith with the spike. Tanner Patterson now teeing off with the Falcons. Falcons tee it over into Bruins territory, and that one stays in bounds. Now it's an early 2-0 lead for the Fanshawe Falcons after a early spike from Tanner Patterson. Patterson again teeing off. He puts over in the Bruins territory, and a nice recovery by the Sheridan Bruins. Sheridan tried to spike it over into the Fanshawe territory, but they were unable to, and Fanshawe does a great job of just tipping it over into the Bruins territory, and that one drops for the first point, and it's Evan Fitzpatrick. Patterson again teeing this one off. From the Bruins territory, it's received. Kennedy keeps it in bounds. Nice rally going on. It sends over to Falcons territory. Falcons go for the spike, but a nice defensive play there by Daniel Sass. A nice play there by Kennedy. The effort was there, but it drops for the 4th point of the game for the Falcons. Now a 4-0 game. Patterson now to set this one off. Patterson now, and he sends it over to Kennedy. Kennedy receives. And Forte sends it over, and it's out of bounds. And it's an early 5-0 lead for the Fanshawe Falcons. And the Sheridan Bruins call a timeout early in this first set. Great early play by the Fanshawe Falcons. Back from the timeout now, and Patterson set this one off for the serve. On the serve into Bruins territory, and it's a nice block by Evan Fitzpatrick, and this one lands inbounds in Bruins territory, and now it's a 6-0 lead for the Fanshawe Falcons. Falcons set this one off, and it doesn't have enough to get over the net, and that is the Bruins' first points of this game. The Bruins. This one lands in Falcons territory and is kept up by Patterson. Oliver Prentice puts this one in the Bruins territory, and the Bruins could not keep it up, and now it's 7-1. The Falcons off to a great start early in this match. See this one off. Bruins side. And it's Cohen Rammer trying to put this one over the net. And it's a point for the Fanshawe Falcons, and it's 8-1 now. The Falcons. The Bruins tried to serve one over to the side of the Bruins. The Bruins tried to serve one over to the Falcons, but they could not get it over. Now it is 9-1. Falcons serve that over, tips net, but it still goes over. And it's a nice strike made by Daniel Sass. Sass now with the serve. It's over into Falcons territory, and it's a nice diving play by Fitzpatrick. And it's a nice spike by the Falcons. And that was Jacob Curtis. Falcons are really running away with this one early on. It is now 10-2. Falcons put this one over into Bruins territory. The Bruins are very covered. And there was just a bit of miscommunication there between the Fanshawe Falcons, and that way it is 10-3. Sorry about that, folks. It's now 11-2 Falcons. Let's put this one over in the Bruins territory. Put this one up, and this one drops, and it's a point for the Sheridan Bruins. Sheridan with the serve, and this one goes a smidge out of bounds. It is now a 12-3 game in favor of the Fanshawe Falcons. Oliver Prentice serves this one up for Fanshawe. This one doesn't have enough to get over the net, and now it is 12-4. Bruins serve this one over. It's a nice tip by the Falcons. And this is a point for the Sheridan Bruins. Bruins serve this one over, and a nice diving play and nice effort by the Falcons. Keep this one alive. Sheridan Bruins, a nice little fake spike, and it is spiked over Mr. Vito Borte to cut this lead in half, 12-6 Falcons. Bruins now. Turn over, and this one sails out of bounds now. It's a 13-6 ball game. Jaden Crowther now to tee this one off. Makes it over the net. And it's teed up in favor of the Fanshawe Falcons now. It is 14-6. Falcons throw this one up, and this one sails out of bounds. And it is now 14-7 to cut this lead in half. Going to serve this one over. It's a nice play by the Falcons. This one sails over. And that's a nice little tip play by the Falcons, and a nice recovery by Tyler Pittuck, but it is not enough as the Bruins get the point. Bruins serve this one over, and this one lands just in bounds. Falcons thought this one go a little bit out of bounds, but it stays in. It's good enough for the point. Bruins see this one off, and it goes over Falcons' line, and it's a nice play made by Fitzpatrick. Patterson, sorry. And the Bruins takes one over. That is a nice defensive play by the Fanshawe Falcons, but it was the last one off them as well. So it's a point awarded to the Sheridan Bruins. Bruins tee this one off, and this one sails out of bounds by a mile, and now it's 15-10 Falcons. Falcons going to tee this one off. Over in Bruins territory now. And it goes out of bounds. A nice defensive effort there by Silva Aguilar, but it wasn't enough. Bruins tee this one off. It's all in the zone. Shoots it. And it is a point for the Fanshawe Falcons. Falcons are ready to serve this one off. And it's put over, but it cannot clear the net, and now it's a 4-point game in favor of the Fanshawe Falcons. Bruins this one off, and this one sails out of bounds, and it is a 5-point game now by the air from the Bruins. Falcons now send this one over, and this one sails out of bounds as well. It's easy points for the Bruins. Bruins now. And this one sails just a smidge out of bounds, and the Falcons get the points. Getting ready to tee this one up now is Andrew Smith. Andrew Smith now to serve. It's over in the Bruins territory. And it's going Kennedy to receive. And this one hits the Raptors. And it is a point awarded to the Falcons. Andrew Smith out to serve. And the Bruins fight this one down, and it tips off of Patterson and goes out of bounds for the Bruins point. That one sails out of bounds, and it is a point for the Fanshawe Falcons. On the serve from Tyson Moray. Falcons team this one off in Bruins territory. Bruins does a nice job keeping this one up in the air. Falcons are doing a defensive play, and it's a nice spike by the Falcons. But a nice job by the Bruins to keep this one in play. And this one hits the ground, and it's a nice point by Miles Hampson. Jason Tran has served this one. This one goes up. It's a nice recovery there by Andrew Smith. Keep this one in bounds. Bruins now regrouping. Fake the spike to put it over the net to Fanshawe. Fanshawe now, and it's a nice spike made by the Falcons. And Isaac on that one. Falcons see this one up in the Bruins territory. Bruins making a nice job of rallying back. And it's a nice save from Sheridan Crawford, but it was not enough. It's now a 5-point game with the Fanshawe Falcons leading 21-16. Bruins serving this one up. The Falcons receive, and it's a nice defensive ball made by Tawana Patterson for the save. (21-17) now. Bruins tee this one up, and it does not have enough to make it over the net. It now extends to the Falcons lead to 5. With 22-17 in his first set. Falcons now tee this one up. Over the Bruins territory, and it's a nice spike ball, and even nice recovery by Jaden Crowther. Bruins recovering their own zone, and a nice play there by Gavin Kennedy to keep this one alive. This one sails out of bounds, and it's a 5-point game, 6-point game. Trying to start this one away. This one tips off the net, and it is down. Jaden Crowther could not recover that one. He thought it was staying on the Fanshawe side. Fanshawe now within 1 point of taking the first set. Colin Hutchison with the serve. Bruins make a nice volley and now keep it up. But Colin Hutchinson. I guess Joel Aguilar could not keep it up. And Drew Bonney with the serve now for the Sheridan Bruins. Serves over to Victoria, and that is a nice spike made by the Fanshawe Falcons. And that was Oliver Prentice with that one, and the Fanshawe Falcons take the first set 25-18. Great play by both teams. Fanshawe comes out on top by 7 points. And we are back now for the second set after Fanshawe took the last set 25-17. It is Jacob Curtis receiving this one off. Bruins receive and they fly up. But it's a nice defensive play there by Evan Kirkpatrick. Good kick for Fanshawe to get this first score of the second set. Jacob Curtis to tee this one off again. Puts it over into Bruins territory. And it's a point for the Fanshawe Falcons. Now 2-0 early in the second set. Bruins have a nice rally going on, and it's a spike, and it's a nice play made by Cohen Reimer. Jacob Curtis could not hang on to it, and now it's a 2-1 game. Bruins team this one off now, and does not have enough to get over the net. 3-1 for Fanshawe now. Team this one off, and it's received by Gavin Kennedy now. Nice little fake spike, and it is finally spiked by Jacob Goldsmith. Tanner Patterson to tee this one off now. And this one is received by Gavin Kennedy. Kennedy picks it up. And it's a nice play by Aaron Patrick, but this one goes out of bounds. It's a nice touch by Fanshawe. Vito Forte to put this one off. He sails just out of bounds. So a 5-2 game for the Sheridan for the Fanshawe Falcons. Fanshawe to tee this one off. In the Bruins territory, they end this volley going on, and this one sails out of bounds. It's a point awarded to the Sheridan Bruins, though, after contact was made while going out of bounds. Sheridan tees this one off in the Falcons territory. And it's a nice serve made by Tanner Patterson, and the Bruins did a good job handling that. And it's a nice serve made by Tanner Patterson. The Bruins got lucky on his left, hot rocket over serve, but now they can't recover from this one. 6-3 now. Fanshawe serve. Trem with the shot, and it sails out of bounds, but last touch by Fanshawe. 6-4. Sheridan with it now. And it's put over on the Sheridan side by Jacob Curtis with a nice little touch at the net. Oliver Prentice now with the serve. And is received by Vito Forte. And this one is a point awarded to the Fanshawe Falcons after Jason Tran served that one out of bounds. Fanshawe serving this one. And it's received to Vito Forte, and it is a point awarded to the Falcons after that one just stayed in bounds. Serving this one, Kennedy gets the serve, but it is awarded a point to the Fanshawe Falcons. Now 9-4. Oliver Prentice with the serve. Prentice with the serve. Sends it over into Bruins territory. And it is a nice spike made by Tanner Patterson. And Connor Thompson could not get there in time. Oliver Prentice with the serve and didn't have enough to get over the net. Point for the Sheridan Bruins. 11-5 game now in favor of the Falcons. Jason Trent now with the serve. It's it over into Fanshawe territory. Nice spike by Patterson. This one says it's out of bounds and awarded to the Sheridan Bruins. 11-6 now. Jason Trent with the serve again. And some nice save made by Kyrie picked up. Nice little volley going on. And it's a nice defensive play made by Connor Thompson, but unfortunately it just went out of bounds. Serve now over to Bruins territory. Connor Thompson again tried to spike that one, but just could not get over the net. Fanshawe with the serve. Nice block by Evan Fitzpatrick and Tanner Patterson. A nice block again by Evan Fitzpatrick and Jacob Curtis. Curtis tees up Patterson, and it is a point awarded to the Sheridan Bruins. 13-7 game now. Nice play by Sheridan there to keep that one on the Fanshawe side. And it's a nice keep up by Colin Reimer. But that one was too hot to handle, and it's Tanner Patterson with the spike. And the Bruins could not cover that. Finish team this one off. And it is a nice spike play by Colin Reimer. Oliver Prentice was in the vicinity but could not get to it. Andrew Bondi will tee this one off for Sheridan. In the Bruins territory, and Bondi got a little too much on that and still let it bounce. Point awarded to the Sheridan, or for the Fanshawe Falcons. Tanner Patterson with the serve now. Puts it over into territory of the Bruins. And it was too hot to handle, and that sails out of bounds as well. 16-8 now. Serving over. And it is a nice defensive play made by the Falcons. And that was too much to handle for Andrew Bonnie, and it is now 17-8. Patterson with the serve. Serves over in the Bruins territory, and this one sails just out of bounds. Point award to the Bruins. Thompson with the serve for the Sheridan Bruins now. Now serve to Patterson. Hutchinson, and it is Jason Tran with a nice defensive block. Thompson again with the serve. Thompson with the serve, and this one was last touched by the Sheridan Bruins, and that is the point for the Fanshawe Falcons. It's going to be Ty Klassen for the Fanshawe Falcons to serve this one up. Klassen with the serve. Thompson received. Sheridan with the spike. Jason Tran tried to get that one over. I was unable to. And it's a point awarded to the Fanshawe Falcons. Fanshawe with the serve now. Received by the Bruins, and it's a nice defensive play by the net by Fanshawe. Fanshawe puts it over, but it just went out of bounds. Sheridan served this one up, and Fanshawe receives. Fanshawe puts this one over, but it's not good. Point award to the Sheridan Bruins. 19-12 now. Sheridan, and it's out of bounds. 20-12 now. Substitutions for the Falcons. Falcons serving this one to the Sheridan Bruins. Jason Tran receives. Tran puts it up, and he is on the money. Jason McPhee couldn't handle that one. Sheridan teeing this one off. It's recovered by the Falcons. Falcons with the ball still. And it's a nice spike made by Colin Hutchinson. And that one still good, and now it's 21-13. Serve now for the Falcons. The servers. Falcons still with possession. Bruce does a great job of recovering that. Tran gets it up, and it's the Falcons still have possession of the ball. Spiked up by Colin Hutchinson for his ball. And this one sails out of bounds. Never mind. That just got inbounds. It's 21-14. Bruins serve it up, Fanshawe recovers, and it's a nice trigger from the Falcons. Bruins do a nice job of keeping this one up, and it is served by Jason Tran, and Andrew Smith couldn't handle it. Jaden Crowther now with the serve. Here's serve for Crowther now. Bruins territory. Thompson receives. Thompson with the spike. It's a nice defensive play made by Fanshawe. And this one goes out of bounds. Fanshawe serves this one over in the Bruins territory. So nice out of Carton, but it is a nice defensive play by the net by Tanner Patterson. Fanshawe serves this one up, made 1 point to take their second set of the game. But what happened now is the points awarded to the Sheridan Bruins, 24-15 now. Substitution made. Carter came in for Starter Aguilar. This one sails out of bounds, and it is the second set taken by the Fanshawe Falcons. The Falcons now lead 2-0. And we're back now Tyson Morris teeing off for the Sheridan Bruins. Fanshawe Falcons currently have a 2-0 set lead. Only need one more to take their third victory of the season. Bruins get over it in the cover, and it is out by the Sheridan Bruins, and that was Daniel Sass. It was Tanner Patterson set to kick this one off for the Fanshawe Falcons. Patterson now went off, and this one's held by Kennedy. And then that hands off this one to West. This one's teed up by Patrick. And this one goes off of Thompson, and it's a 2-0 lead by the Falcons. Patterson will serve this one. And this one sails a mile out of bounds, and it's now a 2-1 game. Set this one off, and Fanshawe recovers. They sent it, and this was out of bounds. Last touch by Zach Ludwig. 3-1 now for the Falcons. Evan Kirkpatrick to tee this one off. Jason Tran receives for the Bruins. Trying to just put that over. It's a nice defensive play made by the Falcons. Tran with serving from that, but it is a nice defensive play by Oliver Prentice, but it goes out of bounds, and it's 3-2 now. Sheridan serves it. Fanshawe receives. Thompson goes back for it. Jason Tran now. And Jaden Crowther does a nice job of serving that one down. Now 4-2. Sheridan serves. It's held by Kennedy. Trying with the volley. And this one is just a nice defensive play by Jaden Crowther as he goes up for the block. And shot out the serve. The Bruins receive. And it is a nice play by Mizak. See this one off now, and Fanshawe gets the ball. Thompson with a nice diving play, and this one goes out of bounds. Oliver Prentice with the serve for Fanshawe now. So it's served over to the Sheridan zone. Tyson Morris in this play, but it's a point awarded to the Fanshawe Falcons. It's now 7-3. Jason Tran goes for the dive, and it's nice. It's played there by Fanshawe. Jason Tran goes up. It's a point award to the Sheridan Bruins. Bruins now are within 3 points. Jason Trent with the serve. And this one is out of bounds. Last touch by Oliver Prentice, and it's a point for the Sheridan Bruins. Oliver trying now. Switch over to Fanshawe, but it just sailed out of bounds. Going Kennedy now, coming for Zach Ludwig. Jaden Crowther with the serve. And it doesn't have enough to get over the net. Confield with the serve. And that one sails just right and out of bounds. Fanshawe with the serve. Now is Jacob Curtis. Curtis serves it, and it's over in the Sheridan zone. This one's last touch by the Fanshawe Falcons. And this one gets down for the point, 9-7. Sheridan with the serve, and it's handled well by Fanshawe. That's a point for the Sheridan Bruins. They are now within one. Sheridan with the serve, and that one sails out of bounds. Fanshawe with the serve. This one tips net and lands in bounds. 11-8 now. Patterson with the serve, and it just makes it over the net. Nice recovery by the Bruins there. Nice play by the Falcons to keep this one up. And it's a nice spike by the Fanshawe Falcons. And that was Jacob Goldsmith. Patterson with the serve. Since this went over to Sheridan territory. And there was Tyson Morris trying to get it, but he could not, and it ricochets out of bounds. And now it's a timeout taken by the Sheridan Bruins, with the Fanshawe Falcons up 13-8 in the third set. Fanshawe with the serve now, and it's Patterson. Patterson with the serve, and it's received by Sheridan. Sheridan now does a great job of keeping it up. Shot out, and it's last out by the Sheridan Bruins, and now it's a 14-8 game. Patterson once again with the serve. And this one is out. It's a point for the Sheridan Bruins. Thompson now with the serve. Nice recovery by Fanshawe, and it's the nice spike by Patterson, and the Sheridan Bruins couldn't handle it. Sheridan puts it over, and Fanshawe does a great job of recovering. And it's out of Tyson Morris. (16-9) now. Serve by Evan Kirkpatrick, but it wasn't enough to make it over the net. Serve now. Just not enough to make it over the net. Serve now by Andrew Smith. Smith serves it over into Bruins territory. Bruins do a great job of keeping that one up. But it's just a nice defensive play by nice offensive play by Sheridan. Serves by Dryden Chinchak. Serves over in the Falcons territory. Now it's a nice recovery there by the Bruins. It's a point for the Fanshawe Falcons, 18-11 now. Sheridan with serve now is Andrew Tran. Nice defensive play from the Falcons, but it wasn't enough. (18-12) now in this third set. Andrew Tran with the serve. It's over in Falcons territory. And it's Tyson Morris with the spike. 18-13 now. Serve now is over in Falcons territory. It's a nice pending block by Sheridan. And it's a nice play made by Nicholas Vanderloo. 19-13 now. Vanderloo with the serve from St. Bruins territory. Into a nice travel plane. And it is a point for the Bruins, courtesy of Colin Ryman. Serve now comes from Colin Fielding. Served by the Bruins is kept up by the Falcons. And it's a nice spike made by the Fanshawe Falcons. To 14 now. Sheridan receives now. And great shot by Fanshawe. Keep this one up, and this one is a point for the Fanshawe Falcons now, 21-14. Hutchinson with the serve. And it is kept in bounds, and it is now 22-14. With the serve, Hutchinson. Hutchinson puts it over into Bruins territory. Play Thompson, and it is a nice spike from the Falcons. It was 23-14. Spike was courtesy of Jacob Goldsmith. Hutchinson with the serve, and this one doesn't have enough to make it over the net. Bruins with the serve now. Send over to Falcon territory. Tries to do a nice shot to beat the ball. That's a nice play. Bruins with possession now, and they pull it up. And it's a nice play by Thompson to ricochet off the Falcons defender. Sheridan with the serve. And it is Fanshawe Falcons with the point, and they are now within 1 point of winning this volleyball game in 3 straight sets. Patterson with the serve. And this one will do it. The Fanshawe Falcons defeat the Sheridan Bruins 25-16. Sheridan is still in search of their first win of the season. They are now 0-4, while the Fanshawe Falcons improved to 4-3-1.
Really showed us, where we need to work on and how we can get better.
And what are you going to do in preparation for next week's matchup against the Condors? Yeah, sure.
I don't know if I can come up with an answer that good again, guys.
I'm Ryan Keynes here with head coach of the men's volleyball team from the Sheridan Bruins, Liam Butchright. Liam, what can you guys do better from now on?
One, less errors. Too many errors on our own side. We're not giving ourselves a chance to really get ahead or really battle and keep close with some of these top teams. So right there, it starts right there, taking care of our own side and taking care of our business.
And what can you guys do in preparation for next week with your matchup against the Condors?
We got a good week ahead of practice. Watch our video, create a game plan. Really work on work on our little things, taking care of our own side of the net, so that's not an issue.
Okay, thank you, Liam.
Good. Thank you.
rocket song in the crowd just in case right now.